In a very similar vein to a Range Rover Sport, which we recently spoke about, we've definitely noticed that people who are buying these particular cars, of course here the Jaguar XJ in portfolio trim, you could say the last proper flagship Jaguar luxury car before they completely reinvented themselves, these really are becoming harder to find because people who buy them are keeping them. They're realizing just how capable of a car these are, and again, just like those Range Rovers, they represent an astronomical amount of value because what was around a £60,000+ luxury flagship, which is exactly what these were when new, a borderline limousine, well, it's now under £15,000. And in addition to, of course, having the option of low deposit financing if you did want to use it, you would be forgiven for thinking it must have huge mileage, maybe a patchy history. In actual fact, no, its original keeper was Jaguar themselves. It's had one private owner ever since, and it's only covered 50,000 miles. For reference, that's actually over 21,000 less miles than the average even for a 2015 portfolio such as this one is. Now, of course, as any Jaguar aficionado knows, portfolio is a very special word. When it comes to Jaguars, it means you have a huge level of trim, much more than we could realistically get into in a video, a laundry list of extras in fact. We will though touch on some of the most important highlights of this exact car, such as its active ventilated heating and cooling seats, cruise control, its tilt and slide panoramic roof, parking sensors as you would assume with reverse camera of course. On its exterior it comes with a design pack as well, in addition to those gorgeous wheels, touchscreen display with Meridian sound system, Bluetooth and built-in navigation, interactive voice control, adaptive self-leveling xenon headlights with LED day runners as well, 4-zone climate control, that power opening and closing boot, self-leveling rear suspension as well. And to briefly return to the point of its condition, as you would hope for and as you can clearly tell visually, not only has it been taken care of and loved, it has that all-important full Jaguar and Jaguar Specialist service history to its name. In fact, it was most recently serviced less than 3,000 miles ago, including having already had its cam belt changed as well. To close out on the point of its engine though, not only are these the most in-demand specs of XJs which we have, but that engine is a remarkable bit of kit as well. On the one hand, you have the kind of pulling power and horsepower which you would want from a flagship luxury Jaguar, 3 litres, 270 horsepower, 440 foot-pounds of torque, so performance is definitely not lacking on these cars, in fact just under 6 seconds to 60. On the other hand though, this is a flagship luxury car which can still average up to 46 miles per gallon, and of course on the motorway it's even better, as high as 51. The real cherry on the cake though is its yearly road tax, at a time when some luxury cars, 4x4s, executive cars such as these, are nearly £800 a year, and of course some brand new vehicles are significantly higher than that. This portfolio in comparison is £265 a year. And again, for under £15,000, it's the kind of car where if you were to pull onto the driveway back at home, there is no way your neighbours would believe you'd paid that for this car. So of course, if you are already considering one of these XJs, as so many people are, they really are one of the best all-round examples of their class, then of course you could reach out regarding it via the email address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.